don't just sell them a dream. You got to tell them what's reality. Every business have a fear. Success is a fear. That's why nobody does it. But what we dealt with it, we went with our gut. We went with our vision. And we know we go getters. Pay attention to detail. Because these clients, you got one shot at it. And if you don't follow through with that one shot, they don't want to deal with you. We have clients now that'll rent any car we have 3 to 4 months at a time, sometimes 6 months, because they want that personal experience with that car. Find the people that would like to invest in you, but you also got to show them that you invested into yourself too. Nobody want to invest into you if you ain't have invested into yourself.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the On the Pursuit podcast. We interview 6, 7, 8, even 9-figure entrepreneurs, and we get them to share their story, right? So you can get to your success faster. In today's episode, I got an amazing entrepreneur, and he's actually one half of a dynamic duo who actually got into a space where everyone, I feel like, wants to get into because everybody likes exotic cars. Look at this amazing car behind us. But Mr. Marlon Wentworth, welcome to the podcast, man.
How you doing, Brandon?
I'm doing amazing, man. So, why don't we just start off, right? I heard that you and your wife started this business with straight cash.
Yes.
So, how did that happen?
Me and my wife, I'm from Miami. My wife from Tampa. So when I came to Tampa, I wanted to bring that lifestyle that Miami had to Tampa. Tampa didn't have it. A few years ago, she was like, let's go ahead and do it. So we took out all our 401k, all our investments we had for the future, and put it all into the company. When we did that, we went out and got a Maybach. We got a Maybach, so she was saying, is this gonna work? I said, I have a feeling it's gonna work. We went ahead and did the Maybach. Before we even left that dealership, before the paperwork was signed, it was already gone for the month.
So when you say gone for the month, what's that mean?
Somebody rented it.
Somebody rented it. So before you got the Maybach, you and your wife, you had already started marketing the Maybach.
Already started marketing. And we have a broker, in-house broker, who put the word out there as we were sitting at the dealership.
Got you. And then how much was that Maybach monthly payment?
It was about $1,800 to $1,900 a month. Okay,
so $1,800 to $1,900 for the payment. And then it was already gone for the month as you were signing the paperwork. And then what did that broker get you? How much did that client pay for that car for the month?
That client pretty much paid about $6,000 for that car.
Wow. So you guys had $1,900 investment, $6,000. So you basically had a 4K ROI pretty much right there.
Right there.
Yeah. And
one vehicle.
What did your wife feel about that?
She got more confident. So we moved on to the next vehicle, and we just kept doing it. Eventually we realized the dealership is not your friend. So we end up getting an in-house car dealer that can get the vehicles less than the dealership got the vehicle.
Got you. So when you say the dealership is not your friend, break that down. And that's because everyone, like, if I was going to go to the car, I'm going to go to the dealership, right? In a lot of our major cities, they have like auto miles, or like, they got main ways where like all the dealerships are. So when you say the dealership ain't your friend, what do you mean? Because the typical person is going to go to a dealership.
They don't know what you do with that vehicle. All they know is, I need to get this commission. I need to get the payment to pay for this building. They don't understand that you're going to be back to get 6, 7 more of these cars. They just know this is their last moment to go ahead and get you one of these. So they're going to mark it up. That's the reason why I said the dealership is not your friend, because they don't understand what you're doing to get into the business of a rental agency.
Got you. And if you went to the dealership, is that a conversation you would even have with a typical salesperson? Yeah.
You tell them pretty much what you're doing. I'm going to be back. Give me the best deal you can do.
Got you.
What can you do to work with me?
Yeah.
They heard all these other stories. They know you about to negotiate, so they come with their guard up. You need to get somebody that can get you the price the dealership is getting that vehicle.
Gotcha.
And it's thousands of dollars cheaper.
Yeah. So after the Maybach, what was the second and third vehicle? And then how long after the Maybach did you get
After the Maybach, we got the Maserati Ghibli.
Okay, yep.
A lot of people like that. That was also gone for weddings. It was white on the outside, red interior. They loved it. Everybody wanted that vehicle because of it's your exotic vehicle on a budget.
You know, facts.
So that was like the number one rental, far as on that what we call now our premium fleet. We have an exotic fleet for your Maybachs, for your Rolls Royces. Then we have a premium fleet for your 580s, S560s, for the lower end vehicles, and everybody loved it.
So you talk about bringing that Miami lifestyle to Tampa, and when you and your wife, what's her name, by the way?
Her name is Jessica.
You gotta shout Jessica out real quick.
Yes.
She's not with us right now, but she'll be on the next one, 100%.
Yeah.
Jessica,
Right.
what's up? So when you and Jessica came to Tampa, and you wanted to bring that Miami lifestyle here, when you say that, what was missing? What culture is your company bringing to Tampa?
The culture, I'm used to seeing nothing but exotics, nothing but luxury, nothing but elite clientele, elite business guys, ladies, Airbnbs, mansions, penthouses, rooftops. It's not like that here. If you do want a penthouse on the water, you have to renovate it and do it the way you want. Down there, it's everywhere. So when I seen that lifestyle and the tuxedos, the suits, everywhere you go, that's your day-to-day outfit. There's no jeans in it, day-to-day. That's what I wanted here. Your yachts. We were just on a 160-foot yacht. The guy took 4 years to build that yacht. And he's already getting rid of it within a week. They don't see that here.
Yeah.
You'll see a yacht, but not 160 feet. The length of we at Paddock 1, you know, so everybody can see in the back. We got a couple other locations, but it was long as this whole complex. They don't get that here. So my goal is to bring it here. Tampa it's an upcoming area. It's on the best beaches in the state. Better than Miami, I'll tell you that right now. You got Clearwater, you got St. Pete, you got the water's like powder, the sand is. So why not bring it here? And that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing everything here. The cars, the yachts, the penthouses, the mansions, even jets. I'll put you in a jet if you need to get back to LA.
I mean, I do.
You know, we'll put you on a jet, you know.
Let's go.
We even got a client that fly a helicopter from his office to Sarasota just for meetings for his clients. That's how he want them to come in.
Yeah.
We provide that as well.
So how was Energetic received when you started to bring that life on? Because you mentioned the first 2 cars was out of here, right? So people in Tampa was receiving it well.
Right.
That this is like Tampa was missing that, you brought it,
Right.
and they were resonating with it.
Right.
Yeah.
So what we are doing, we are your one-stop shop. So if you say, Marlon, I'll be down there for a week, just give me the lifestyle. Put me in all the best mansions, hotels. I need a chauffeur. I don't want to drive. I want the gym restaurants, the gym bars that nobody know about. Only exclusive locations. I will get my concierge department and line it up for you. To the point we'll put you in the skybox at the Buck Stadium. You know, and everybody loved that. The clients that we have, they're business people, they're politicians, they're lawyers. They want an agent that can do the work for them. All you got to do is tell them what you want, and they'll make it happen.
So you're in a business that some people might say is a little volatile, right? And it could be volatile from a financing standpoint, right? If you're looking to get money to start the business, it could be volatile from a client standpoint, right? Because you have these 5-figure, 6-figure, even 7-figure vehicles, and you know they don't own them. They're gonna drive them how they want to drive them, right? Accidents can happen. You know what I mean? And insurance can be a big thing. If a car goes out and it's damaged, it might be out for a little bit, right? So how do you navigate those type of obstacles and still be successful in this business?
It's about having your certain type of clientele, how you market your vehicle. We don't market on social media and say, rent me today, because you don't know what you're getting out of that. A lot of our clients are a lot of referrals and a lot of people who already have a vehicle as what we have in our fleet. So if you from LA, you have a STO. Are you going to come down here and want to rent a Nissan? You want something what you got at home.
100%.
That's what we provide. A lot of our clients know how to ride a vehicle, and the insurance coverage that you have will cover that vehicle. There is no third-party insurance. There's no, put you on my homeboy insurance. We don't do that. You have to be able to cover that vehicle. And we do a big background check to make sure that you're able to do it, take care of that car. Because it is an investment. I own about 12 vehicles of myself. Then we have a lot of the clients that we have also own vehicles that put it in our fleet and get passive income.
Got you. So now you're talking about like partnership opportunities.
They're partnership opportunities.
So I can have a vehicle and let's say I travel a lot, right? So I'm
Right.
moving around and I'm not really driving it, right? I can work with you. You can put that car in your fleet, and
Right.
we can start making some money together.
Right.
So you have those type of opportunities.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And you'll get passive income. Some of my clients get $15,000 a month off of a vehicle, a couple of their vehicles.
What type of cars bringing in $15,000 a month on a
You
partnership?
have to get your STOs,
Okay, yeah, like one of these back
the
here.
Aventadors, your F8s, Ferraris. Those type of vehicles will bring in a lot of money.
Yeah. So from your standpoint, if someone has the ability to acquire a premium vehicle or an exotic, is that a good investment for them to generate passive cash flow, whether they want to do an exotic type of situation themselves or work with someone like you?
Yeah, that's a great way to generate passive income, because a lot of these people have cars sitting in the driveway, sitting in the garage, and they only drive it once a week maybe, and they put them on trickle chargers. Why not let it work for you?
Yeah.
And when you're ready to ride that one Saturday, we just take it off the books, and you just have your fun and come gas up, wash, ready for you to go. You just put it back to work. It's an investment.
Yeah. I would definitely agree with that. I thought about that even myself. Like, I'm gonna grab a Lambo. I travel a lot. I'm gonna use it when I'm not traveling, but when I'm out, I could work with someone like yourself, and you could put it in there, then we can start making some money together. So
Right.
I can see how, whether someone's gonna possibly leverage credit, or they're gonna use cash to acquire a vehicle. Maybe they might do a partnership with, a friend or two, get the money
Right.
together, acquire a vehicle, and still work with someone like yourself to put it in the fleet, and then start taking advantage of, getting some of this cash flow.
Right.
I can see how that could be attractive.
Hey creators, when it comes to content creation, are you feeling overwhelmed because your videos are a drag? Maybe you're spending too much time editing videos when you should be working on your business. Your brand deserves better, and you'll need your time back. Introducing Podshop. We'll help you grow your brand and have more polished, professional, and consistent content. We will do everything. All you need to do is create and submit your raw podcast or short-form videos. We'll change your videos into more savable, shareable, and engaging content. Sign up now. Start getting amazing videos fast.
When your wife and yourself started the business, and you were going through, grabbing these vehicles, right, and promoting and marketing, what were some of the obstacles that you kind of ran through as you're starting to level up the fleet?
Just making sure that we got the right clientele and where we was marketing.
Gotcha.
When you first get vehicle, you first get into the game, you don't know exactly, without somebody giving you the blueprint, where you going to market. First thing everybody say, let's go on social media.
Yeah.
But then you got the ones that want to do a music video, the one that want to do it for the gram, want to do some donuts. That wasn't the direction we went. So we went another direction as far as marketing, and then that's what got us thriving in the business we are now. Because now it's not just say, hey, rent me today. It's more of a exclusive personal experience. I got a guy that can hook you up. Oh, okay, who is it? Energetic Exotics, they can hook you up. And it thrived from that, because everybody want to feel like you're dealing with them one-on-one, personal, and not just calling the number and say, hey, my name is this and this is my client number. We don't do that.
So when you guys had the business and you decided to go all in, what was going all in? right? Did you stop? Were you working a job? Did you quit the job? Did your wife quit the job? Were you doing some part-time and also doing a company? What was going on to you guys?
To going all in when the business started thriving and the demand was so high, it's for us just putting everything that we did to the side as far as bringing in other types of income and just focus all that energy on energetic exotics. To the point we end up getting 2 dually trucks. And we was doing the hauling ourselves, 2 F-450s, and we took over Florida. From here to Miami to Palm Beach. We have so many different hub locations throughout the state that we was hauling all the cars ourselves, including her. A lot of people look at her like, you driving this big old truck? And she was loading them up. She got an F-450 as well, and we just went ahead and did door-to-door deliveries with these vehicles.
What is it like having a business with your wife? What's that dynamic like?
It's interesting because she is so humble, she's so quiet, and she let me and her ideas work together. At the end of the day, we have a personal life, but then we know business. And she's like my number one fan, my number one supporter, and she gives me a lot of inputs that it helps as well, and I back her up on those inputs too. You gotta have a team, and you have to understand each other, especially when you're involved in getting a $250,000 car and don't even blink when they say, hey, this is what it is, are you ready to pick it up? All you need to do is cut this check. You know what you're gonna do. You know your numbers before you can get out there. And we usually put the information out there to all our clients, see who's interested, and they immediately jump on it. We have clients now that'll rent any car we have 3 to 4 months at a time, sometimes 6 months, because they want that personal experience with that car. A lot of these cars is not available for purchase. A lot of them you gotta buy it and wait for it. This, we let you go ahead and rent it, and when you get tired of it, get another one. You can go in and out of cars left and right, and our clients love to do that.
So what are some of your clients? What does the clientele look like?
We deal with a lot of athletes.
Got you.
Lawyers, politicians, CEOs. A lot of the CEOs want our drivers as personal drivers. We do a few Bucks players like that, taking them to their practice, traveling with their family, taking them here and there. So they like that personal driver. So we have a lot of people that constantly deal with us is making good money, and they just want that exclusive access to whatever they can get. But then we do have customers that do walk-ins. Then we have customers that also just, stroll on. They just want one for the day or two, which is fine. That's why we cater with our premium fleet, because some people can't afford a STO or the Ventador, but they just want something simple. Some people, a lot of some customers just don't like to be seen. They just want something just easy. So get them the S500 or S580s. That's still in the premium fleet. You don't want the Maybach, that's fine. We cater to everybody.
Yeah. What's your favorite vehicle?
Honestly, it's a Bentley.
So like the one you pulled up in?
The Bentley Mustang.
Yeah.
And the reason why I like it, the Rolls Royce, every vehicle has its personal touch. The Rolls Royce, everybody notice it. They got the starlights, the whole frame of it. Great air suspension ride. The Maybach, it caters to you laying back, it's a recliner, it's a house on wheels. But that Bentley, for some reason, it gives you that feel of coziness. And got the dome lights on the inside, and you feel like you're more comfortable. And it's not too extravagant, but it still catches your eye.
Yeah, no, I like that. The thing about it, when I saw you pull up in it, I haven't really seen that Bentley too often. I've seen a few Bentleys, obviously, Flying Spur, GTs. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't really seen that one. That one seemed a little bit more like presidential in a sense. It is. It's the top of the line in the Bentley, other than the Flying Spurs, the step ahead. They only make a few of those, and it takes them about 3 to 4 weeks to make it handcrafted. So if you see it, you have to get it, because if not, you're not going to see it again. So operating a business with your wife, do you notice any like real advantages? So let's say, I assume previously to having a business with your wife, did you have a business before, like a business partner, anything like that? So if you're comparing the business that you have with your business partner to, going in business with your wife, what are some of the advantages and some of the obvious differences?
The advantage I have with that is that it's more of a partnership. You're more engaged with each other. Trust factor. It shows a lot because she trusts you into doing what you're doing. She trusts your judgment. She don't question you. We don't question each other. It's more of like your best friend. And it brings the relationship closer, especially if your numbers look good for the month and for your clients. It's a good high five. We did that. It's different. And I'll be honest with you, I probably wouldn't go in business with anybody else but her. If I do, she has to be involved.
Gotcha. So you tell me I gotta find a girl, make her my wife, and then get into business with her.
You gotta know if that chemistry works. You better invest in her first before you do that to see if it's gonna work. Because she has to be on your page.
100%.
And you have to be on her page. Y'all have to be on the same path and the same goal to do what you want to do with the business. Like she said, babe, I said, what's up? She said, let me ask you something. It's a test. I said, go ahead and ask me. What is your goal for this business? What is the goal that you want to take this business? She said, don't rush, just think about it. It's okay. Global. She said, me too. That's a high level of where you want to scale your business. If we go national, we go national. But the goal was global. So that with her vision and my vision, we already know we're gonna go all in.
Gotcha.
That's the word.
So Energetic Exotics, you guys are not, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, you're not marketing on Turo.
No, we don't market on Turo.
So you don't got no marketing on Turo. You're not marketing on Instagram.
No.
Right.
We throw some ads out there just to show that we're moving and got some stuff, but we're not going to say, hey, 60% off, call us this weekend. That's not the direction we want to go with that. We do have other people out there that want us to market on the media. It's just that there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that you don't know what you're going to get from it.
Gotcha. Yeah. I feel like you'll have a wider net of what you're attracting.
It's a big background check. A lot of people that's probably on there don't have the insurance. If they, we get a lot of people. I got full coverage. Okay, what do you have? Let's call the bank. Not the bank, but the insurance company. Oh yeah, they got a Honda Accord. That's not the same full coverage as a Lamborghini. Facts. So we can't proceed. So it's a lot of work on internally trying to make sure you qualify for it.
So the reason why I was asking you that is because you guys have been able to build this business, build a strong clientele, but you are not using what some would say, the traditional or easy marketing platforms to get the clientele.
Right. That is correct.
So most exotic car rental companies that are, that have been in operation, especially since COVID, because I feel like since COVID they've been kind of popping up a lot more. They would be marketing on Instagram. They would be 100% on Turo, or 50% on Turo, and they would just be getting more of that wide net. So has it ever been something where you were worried of how you was going to get the clientele because you wasn't using those mediums?
Right.
And then how were you able to secure strong clientele for the company?
By telling them what I had to offer and providing it. You got to practice what you preach. Hey, I'm gonna get you this, I'm gonna get you a personal driver. You got to provide that. Don't just say, hey, I got personal drivers, and they get in, the shirt wrinkled. You gotta pay attention to detail. Because these clients, you got one shot at it, and if you don't follow through with that one shot, they don't want to deal with you. There's a lot of people that come to them and want what they got, which is money. We don't care for that. That's the reason why we don't go to those other markets and promise you, hey, you put your car with me, I'm gonna rent it 30 days out of a month. You can't guarantee that. If you do, you got to accept any type of person that comes through that door. But I don't do that, and we don't do that, is because it's an investment. The car is an investment. I don't want to just put $250,000 or $500,000 into anybody's hands. You can't do that. So you have to do the extra work of marketing to the right people that you want to deal with.
Gotcha. All right, y'all, look, I had to interrupt the podcast episode to break down this exciting community that you need to join. Why? Because your podcast, you haven't figured out how to monetize. Maybe you're someone that used to be like me, where I didn't really have anyone that can hold me accountable, nor did I have a group that I felt comfortable about, you know what, this is my tribe, I can grow. Well, listen, we put that together. The Action Takers community, I'm teaching you guys monetization secrets, accountability, discipline, how you get better with content. And this is just a group that you want to grow with. Click the link below, join, you get 7 days free. Let's go. All right, so walk me through, right? I get a call. Friend of mine, know I want an exotic, right? I'm in the area. I hear that's you guys, right? I call you up. I say, hey, I'm looking for, let's say, Huracan, I don't know, Technica or something. You're like, Brendan, I got you. So walk me step to step from that call when we had that connection to get me in the vehicle. What do I need to have? And what's that process like?
You have your insurance information, your ID. We go and do background check on your insurance first thing first, just to make sure that you covered. If you covered for insurance, we go ahead and process your rental application. We start getting the car lined up for you. It takes about an hour, and about the time you get here from the airport, it's prepped, ready for you to go.
That's it?
That's it.
So as long as I got the proper insurance, and my rental application is good.
And you pay for it.
And obviously I pay for it.
You pay for it.
Yeah. I mean, you ain't gonna let me slide on that? So I pay for it. By the time I get here, the car's ready for me.
Ready for you to go.
That's crazy. That's super fast.
And what's great about what we do here, you deal with your account manager. So you know him personally. Hey Marlon, what's up, man?
Oh yeah, so we building a relationship.
You got that relationship.
Got you.
Even when you come back, hey, I know you coming back next week. I'm gonna make sure you get that Technica you want.
Yeah. Fact.
We know your favorite. We know your key spots. Once you come here, you pick up the car, we're gonna give you some recommendations to go for out to eat. Valet. Because you new to town, you don't know where else to go. We're gonna give you the recommendations.
So you giving a whole concierge service.
Concierge service.
Yeah, got you.
And I'm gonna check these out. I'm gonna do this. If you need anything else, call me, and you get your account manager's personal phone number, and we're available 24 hours for you.
Man, that sounds really good. So if you're someone looking to come in here to this area, because what other areas are you in other cities as well?
Yes, we in Tampa, we in Naples, Fort Myers, Naples area. We in Miami, we in Palm Beach, we in Orlando. And we're just moved it to Jacksonville as well.
All right, so you taking up Florida, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be in Miami in a couple of weeks. So I might have to get something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So how are you growing and scaling the business? What's that looking like?
We're just doing a lot of entrepreneurship gatherings with a lot of clients that we have. And we support our clients because they're business owners. They have events. We go in there, we support, we show up, and we just meet and greet with people. It's mainly just a lot of word of mouth. To be honest, it's the best advertisement.
Yeah.
And a lot of these clients that we have, they want to hear what they partner have. Hey, I heard you did this for Bill. He spoke highly of you. Can you do that for me? Yes, we can do that. A lot of them don't want to just go on there and let me just wing it with this company right here on Google. They don't want that.
Yeah.
A lot of our business is being brought to the round tables or meetings or golf courses or even conversations like this.
Yeah.
Who just dropped you off in that? We chauffeured the mayor before. You know, she was like, can you keep coming back? For sure.
Yeah.
And we're not starstruck. You got a lot of these other companies out there that got a chauffeur guy, and hey, what do you do for a living? We don't do that. He'll talk to you if you want to have a conversation.
Yeah.
You have your fresh refreshments in the vehicle for you, your snacks, your drinks. We have our own water. That's how we pay attention to detail. The AC will be prepped for the temperature you like, and however you like it. It's just personal experience that it's no other.
So the presence that you guys have in these different cities, right? Energetic Exotics. Are you scaling through that partnership model, or are you scaling just with the company model, or is it a combination of both?
Combination of both. The more vehicles, the better. And a lot of people like to partner up with us.
Yeah.
I love them because they love the energy we have, because we're very energetic, and we deal with you on a personal level, not a business level. We can talk business, but some people just like to scale it down a little bit and just keep it real with me. That's what they say, and we always do that.
What are some of the obstacles that are in this business? Maybe some that you and your wife have ran into, some of the things that made you stronger, some of the things that you learned along the way that you tightened up, just to make the business better and just make that customer experience better.
Just listen to what the customer has to say. If they tell you key things, hey, I think you need to go this route, or why don't y'all do this? We take that consideration and we'll implement that into the business. So a lot of feedback from our clients or our partners that invest into us with their vehicle is what we call investment. We do that, and we listen to what they have to say, and we implement that into the business.
Were you and your wife afraid, or was there any fear when you went all in with the cash, when you pulled money out of the some of these investments, when you pulled money out of the 401k, when you were like, we're gonna quit the job and do this? What did you feel fear? What did that feel like?
Every business have a fear. Success is a fear. That's why nobody does it. That's why nobody's successful. If you go all in without any assistance or a guide of how to do it, it's gonna be a fear. But what we dealt with it, we went with our gut, and we went with our vision, and we know, me and my wife, we go-getters. It's 3 no's to a yes.
Yeah, 100%.
So we're gonna keep going. And from my background and her background, no, it was always being said. No is, or you can't do it. I always hear that. That don't stop me. That makes me go even farther.
100%.
Competition, same thing. A lot of people get afraid of competition. Competition makes you go harder. And at the end of the day, this city is big enough for everybody. There's only 1 or 2 of these type of cars out there. What competition? It's enough out there for everybody to eat, to be honest with you.
No, I would 100% agree with you on that. You're coming from the abundance principles. You know what I mean? I feel like when people are worried about fear, when they're holding too tight, when they're worried about the next person, that's because they're moving in a scarcity environment.
They are.
Right? So there's abundance all around, just like the air that we breathe. You know what I mean? The money that we need, or the success that you're looking for, it's in abundance. So you need to move in accordance to that. And it sounds like Jessica and yourself, you have a really good partnership, and that energy that you have for each other, and obviously your marriage, that's like inside of the business.
Right.
The way that you're explaining it, I feel like that's being poured into the clients.
It is.
Yeah. So I can see why people would want to, get their exotics from you guys, or work with you in other areas to get that concierge service. Like you said, you got jets coming. You can help them if they're looking to get the yachts. You could take them, to those exclusive spots, or those those gyms and different pockets of the city, or even in these other cities that you started to open up in.
Right.
And why people want that type of experience, and then obviously want it from you guys,
right?
Because you're building that relationship. So how important is that, the relationship building in business, and how important is it for energetic?
It's very important, and the reason why I say that, this country is built on relationships. So a lot of the businesses being talked about is behind closed doors. It's not around the conference table like everybody sees. A lot of stuff, personal relationships with business owners, they want to hear it off the clock. Get you a drink in your hands, let's relax, and you tell the truth. Don't just sell them a dream. You got to tell them what's reality. And even with my concierge service, they even tell me and Jessica, why are you going to all these hotels? You staying there. You going to these mansions, you staying there. Why are you going to these restaurants and eating there. You just going to every one. I'm doing my homework. Because if I'm not going to get treated right, what would I think that they're going to treat you right?
100%.
So now I can promote this restaurant based off what we experienced. And that's what our clients like.
I know you guys want to continue this video, but I want you guys to go to the website, energeticexotics.com. Let us know which vehicle you want, Lamborghini, Ferrari, whatever you guys want. We want to put you in a car today. Stop what you're doing, energeticexotics.com.
So you mentioned earlier about global. What's global for energetic?
Whole world.
Yeah.
Dubai, everywhere. It's global. We're going to take it like enterprise.
Yeah. So would this be a situation where like someone could get into like a franchise with you guys, or would you want to have ownership in all?
It's possibly a franchise.
Okay.
That, we haven't discussed that part yet, but it is a possibility because we only, it's just us. So we have a good group of team that we have a really nice group that's passionate about what they're doing with the business. So it's mainly going to be possibly a franchise for that.
So before a franchise, we got a squash the competition, and you mentioned to me earlier that you got some new competition. Right. So now that you have competition on the block, how do you stay ahead of them? And then what have you noticed that they're doing? Because obviously they've been kind of paying attention to what you guys are doing.
We visionaries. Everybody in our group is visionaries. We have great ideas. We got great input. And not just that, the competition that's coming is coming from up north. We're Florida natives. We know Florida. We were born and raised. Our blood is Florida. People that's come from other states only coming down because it's cold up there. There is no money being made up there. I understand that. Eventually, when it warms up, they be back. So they just coming into an area that they have no idea what Florida has to offer. They don't know the bones and the backside of Florida. We do.
Oh, my fault. I thought you were gonna keep going on that.
Oh.
That was good though.
Yeah. All right. So the competition that has been coming up here from north, have they been paying attention to you guys?
Of course.
So what have you noticed that they've been doing that indicated that they watching you?
Just put it one word. They just your shadow. They shadows. That's all I see.
So they kind of mirroring what you guys are doing. So if you move this way, they paying attention to it.
They're gonna move the same way.
Yeah.
Even if we put something out there that we're going to do, they're gonna go and do it. So that's the nature of the beast.
And that's primarily because, like you said, they don't know the ins and the outs. They don't got those relationships. So they're like, oh, there's another exotic car company that's moving and shaking. Oh, we should be doing what they're doing.
Right.
So you can always stay ahead of them.
Always.
Yeah, because like you said, you're visionaries. You guys are innovative. Plus, you got the real tangible relationships.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And we're plugged in pretty much every city we go. They know us. They also know that we're humble. Let's put it that way. We don't go and meet with you and talk straight business. Hey, this and promise you the world. We don't do that. We keep it real with you. Hey, honestly, you might be able to get this to be able to move 3 times a month. We're not going to say every day of the week just to get you. We don't do that. We just keep it real with you.
So I noticed that like branding is also important, right? I mean, you got the Interject shirt on there. You talking about relationships. Relationships is also a powerful part of branding. So how has branding helped also contribute to growing the business?
Our branding is amazing. We have a great team that focus on fashion, and we get you things with our branding that's today's fashion. Duffel bags, sling bags. Everybody's doing the Yeti cups, but they're not doing the one that gives you the temperature on them. We visionaries. We think outside the box. It's the detail that we focus on. Pay attention to detail.
I'm excited for more people to learn about energetic, and right now you guys are taking over Florida. You know what I mean? You're in the major areas of Florida. Are there any states that you're looking to get into next? What would be the next position in the states that you?
We have a few in mind. It's a lot of our customers want us to come to Atlanta. I stayed in Atlanta for 10 years, so I know the little ins and outs in Atlanta. I'm still plugged in with Atlanta. We also have a lot of customers and investors want us to come to Charlotte, which is another. It's not Tampa, but it's getting there.
Yeah, I got you.
It's getting there.
I can see that. Yeah.
So, and Cleveland, Ohio, a lot of them keep asking us to go up there, but that's a little shaky situation because that's where everybody's coming from.
Yeah.
So, Atlanta and Charlotte, North Carolina area is probably where we end up branching off to first. I would say possibly maybe next year, because the goal we wanted this year, we succeeded in the first quarter. And that was our yearly goal. In our fourth quarter, we wanted a goal for this year as well, and we succeeded that in fourth quarter. So you never know, maybe next year it might be fourth quarter this year. Who knows?
Yeah, I like that. Actually makes a lot of sense, man. So you hitting these goals fast, and then you setting next level goals. That allows you guys to stay on course.
Right.
I'm assuming.
Right.
And then it also allows you to raise the barometer of like where you want to go.
Right.
So when it comes to the team at Energetic, who's part of the team?
We have about 12 people part of the team throughout different. Just in Tampa, we probably have about 5, and the rest they're all scattered out.
Okay, like in the other areas.
In the other areas.
What was the new city that you guys just took access to?
I'd say Jacksonville.
Oh, Jackson was the latest one. Yeah. How long ago was that?
Fourth quarter.
Oh, okay. So pretty recent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then how's that one moving?
It still takes some time because not everybody knows Energetic Exotics. So I would say probably third quarter this year, it'll be all over the city.
So you have a plan when you take over territory of how you're gonna roll out like the marketing and relationship building?
Right.
Gotcha.
We have a really good plan. We do all our planning before we even reach out that area.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We do our homework. We go extensive background and double check and how many people in the city and who is able to, percentage of people who can afford these type of vehicles. If we do get vehicles, where we gonna put them? What's the good areas? And we know all of that stuff, especially Florida. We know all of that. Atlanta too. Charlotte and all that other area, I have people there already just waiting on me to hire them. And those are really close to the family. I've been working with a lot of people throughout my years in business that I have relationships in almost every city.
How important has it been to like build the team?
It's very important, especially a team that believe in your vision and believe in your brand. And without that team, you can't win the Super Bowl. Everybody want to do it to themselves and say, "This is all mine. Look at me. I got this." I don't care for that. I'm barely on the camera. So
you heavy on it right now.
Yeah, right. So I don't care, and we don't care about the spotlight. Even though these cars bring it, what we care about the clients and our investors to make sure that you bringing in that income.
Yeah. So for anyone out here that's watching the pod and want to, two things. If they're watching the podcast and they're inspired about wanting to get into this business and, open up maybe exotics in their area, something like that, what's one or two things you would say to them?
Have a good plan with your business. At least a one-page plan for your business. Get a one-page plan for your business. Create a great team that believe in the brand and your vision, and you go from there. Anybody that'll tell you can't do it, yes, you can. You can use credit. You can use cash. You can get a loan if you want to. My personal experience, find the people that would like to invest in you, but you also got to show them that you invested into yourself too. Nobody want to invest into you if you haven't invested into yourself. It don't have to always be about money. It could be the time you put into your business, day and night. But if anybody says you can't do it, it's not true.
And then what about family business? So for those right now that's like, man, I got a cousin, I got a brother. I do kind of want to get into business with my girl or my husband or whatever the case may be. What would you say to those people that are thinking about it? Maybe they're a little
trust.
Yeah.
Have trust with each other, and communication is the key. Without communication, you will never be on the same level. You will always think somebody's trying to outdo you or take from you, especially in our culture. But you have to become one.
I like that. And I want to end off on this, man. So I want people to understand a little bit more about you. So as far as like your development as a business owner, entrepreneur, leader, someone that has become obviously more disciplined and more focused, what are some of the things that have been important to you in your development?
It's family. Create a great family with business and home, because you got to know when the way to turn business off sometimes. But everybody that's in my company and work with Energetic Exotics and work for Energetic Exotics, they're family to me. We always plan to do cookouts with each other.
Can I come?
For sure. Matter of fact, when you do come, I'll bring a driver out there and pick you up from the airport.
Let's go.
We're going to take care of you like that. That's how we are. We like that family vibe, humble vibe. We even have some of our employees come to our house, and we do fire pit, marshmallows, cookout, drink, and just laugh and sometimes talk business. It's just that we the type of people that like to see everyone smile and have a great time.
So it's important for you, like environment.
A perfect environment, really good environment. You gotta love to come to work. You gotta love to do what you do, but we also gotta love when we appreciate what you do.
All right, man, I gotta know what's the number one car that gets rented out that you don't see? You get it in the fleet inside of here. What's the number one?
Lamborghinis and Ferraris.
Just off the bat.
Off the bat.
So any Lamborghini, any Ferrari?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Because what they like is that drop top.
Got you. So,
okay. C8s is on our premium fleet because not everybody can afford a Lamborghini Ferrari. They want that convertible. We in Florida.
That's like
summer year round.
Yeah. All right, man. Before we break out of here, leave a gem for the people. Anything. It could be on family. It could be on business. It could be on anything you experience. What's one thing that you can leave to inspire the people?
Family first. Family first.
Family first.
Yeah, family first. You keep that mindset, you will always have not just your household, but anybody around you, you treat them like they're family. Like they're important to you. Listen to what they got to say. Take the good and the bad. And you still shake on it.
So as we finishing up the pod, let the people know how they can rent with you, or how they can build a relationship and get that personal experience. Where they need to go to get in the car.
Go to energeticexotics.com. That's the best catalog you can look at. We constantly updating, and just call the 800 number and tell us what you want, and we'll get that personal account manager to take care of you.
Listen, you guys, make sure you go to energeticexotics.com. This is Marlon, this is Brendan. You guys want that best experience, you want that relationship, you want to get in something nice, you definitely want to make sure that you tap into energeticexotics.com. Like you said, hit the website, check out the fleet, hit that number, and we'll see you on another episode of the podcast.
Yes.
All right.